My name's Chris. I'm from Arizona in the United States. I own a construction company and I do consulting for construction companies as well.
Sweet, thanks, man. So, what was the problem, the issue, challenge, whichever word you prefer, that you were experiencing before you started working with me?
Probably the biggest thing I had a problem with was imposter syndrome. Despite 12, 13 years of doing what I'm doing, I never felt comfortable talking about or getting into situations where I was taking my expertise and actually exercising it. And now that is completely 100% flip-flopped.
Okay. So, have you previously tried anything else to achieve your goals? And if so, what?
I've done surface level personal development books, courses, various things over the past 7 years. Never anything deeper than group type coaching. This is my first foray into one-on-one, but anything else I've ever done, including multiple leadership courses in the Marine Corps, none of that had any effect on my confidence like what I've done in the time with you has changed me to do now, what I'm able to do now, confidence-wise, execution-wise, all of that.
Wow. So, what were the results of working with me?
Number one, unparalleled confidence in my ability to execute, in my ability to talk about the things that I know, and also confidence to say I don't know that when I don't know it, instead of trying to beat around the bush and give some explanation. I'm really confident now to say, hey, I have no freaking idea what I'm talking about.
Right.
In addition to that, I definitely am a better partner in my business forays. I'm a better husband to my wife. I'm a better father to my children because I have myself under control, mentally, emotionally, everything on a completely different level, where it's all almost like in a filing cabinet organized. You know, nothing's like papers thrown on the table anymore. It's real easy to just go through things very systematically. In my day-to-day, professionally, personally, whatever it is, my execution is unparalleled to where I've been in my life before this point.
Rock and roll. So, what's the best thing about it?
The absolute best thing has been my ability professionally to execute, to change from sitting in front of the computer and waffling over an idea for an hour, hour and a half, to sitting down, making a decision within 5 to 10 minutes and executing for that other hour and 20 minutes, hour and 15 minutes, whatever it is, and having something produced at the end of that time as opposed to an idea on paper. When I do get ideas down that sometimes before would probably seem very overwhelming, I find myself done halfway through the day. So the more I'm pushing myself, the more I'm redlining my vehicle, if you will, the more performance I'm getting out of it.
Okay. So you're finding the limits are increasing?
Definitely. Most definitely. My productivity is increasing. My ability to get a planning session done with actual results listed out in an hour, 2 hours versus a day, 2 days. All my time is coming down exponentially, and my productivity is increasing exponentially.
So then, what are 3 other benefits that you've enjoyed as a result of working with me?
Better relationships with my family, whether that be my wife and my children at home or my immediate family, my parents, my cousins, aunts, uncles, people who I live around and interact with, because I feel more confident in myself and the things that I'm doing. I'm not doing things to please them that bring detriment to my life or bring myself down. So I really have better relationships with everybody just in a few short weeks. In addition to that, I think my ability to execute multiple businesses, execute with my construction company, as well as still create and execute with my consulting company. No longer do I play the two businesses against each other. It's like they're in complete harmony at all times. So productivity for each company individually gone up, and between the two to be able to do things, at the same time, it really has increased. And then the third one would be, again, having to do with my confidence, but my ability to deliver value. Now, because I'm not questioning myself, waffling, going back and forth, I'm putting out twice the content I put out before, twice the value I put out before. I'm not sitting on things that I'm like, oh, nobody wants to hear this. I put it out and people are like, wow, dude, I wish I'd known that 3 years ago. So I'm really getting a lot more valuable content out there that because I'm confident in what I'm saying that I would have sat on before.
Awesome. So what would you say to anyone who's considering working with me, and would you recommend it, and why?
I would say stop doing whatever it is you're doing and get wherever you need to get to work with Clay today. Yes, I would recommend working with you 1,000 times over. Um, what you will gain instantaneously the day after working with you, what any person will gain the day after working with you, will already show them the results that they expected going in. A week later, they're going to see results that they didn't know were possible. 2-3 weeks later, where am I at? I think I'm about 3.5 weeks out of working with you, and I didn't understand that the level that I'm at right now was even possible. So where I thought I was going to be is laughable to me now, and that to me was laughable to think that I could get to that level before. So in 3.5 weeks, I mean, it may even be to a point of arrogance, but I'm so freaking confident in everything that I'm doing that it's just boosted every other aspect of my life. It's pushed my productivity to the limits, and then it goes past that because I didn't think I could do things, and it's like I laugh at what I thought I could do before, or what I thought I couldn't do before, as like, yeah, that's not even producing now. So,
right. So, is there anything else that you'd like to add?
I thank you to you. Everything you've done for me has taken my life to the next level. Like I said, personally, professionally, my kids will be better people as a result of me being a better father, as a result of me working with you. So I think my kids somewhere down the road are going to send you thank you notes because they made something more themselves because you allowed me to be a better father, a better part of their lives. The time that I'm able to create in my life now, where I was maybe spending an hour a week with my family before, I've got a solid hour, 2 hours a day that I'm spending with them. And that is a direct result of creating time in my life, doing those things, being more productive. And that all comes from working with you.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.